The touchdowns, the tackles, the jumpers, and the jams. You love watching all the action, but these players wouldn't be game day ready without a special someone.
Both the Panthers and the Hornets rely on one woman sewing to piece together every jersey.
She's particular, she's precise, and she never settles for anything less than perfect.
WFMY News 2's Luke Liddon sat down with the seamstress behind every stitch.
I actually started sewing when I was a very small child, and I would stand at the end of the sewing machine and watch Mom make our clothing.
As a kid, the creation of clothing fascinated Phyllis Dempsey, and so did the excitement of NBA hoops.
Backing his way down, hand in his face, tough shot.
My parents were season ticket holders for the original Hornets.
Chucky Brown, he hit it.
So I attended many games with them.
And that's when her love for the two were stitched together.
Wondering who worked on those jerseys and who did that work, and to be doing that myself is kind of surreal.
Phyllis earned a bachelor's degree in clothing and textile merchandising. She spent time selling embroidery, which led her to a customer who introduced her to the Hornets organization.
I would have never in a million years thought when I was sitting in those stands back in the 90s that I would one day be doing their jerseys.
For a dozen years, she stitched every jersey. And then the Carolina Panthers came calling.
It requires me to be very creative. I have to figure out a way to make whatever that player wants happen. Whether they want their shirt tighter, whether they want their pants shorter.
Phyllis credits her time management for her successes.
It's an average of an hour per jersey. When you get a call, you have to drop what you're doing and go take care of it.
The perfect example? Draft night. Less than 24 hours after the Panthers made their pick, rookie DJ Moore's jersey needed to be ready for his introduction. And it was. And when trades go down, she's one of the first to know and then gets right to work.
Please draft somebody with a short name and wants a single digit. Because I know that I've got to have that jersey done for the press conference the next day on an airplane and get it to wherever they needed.
The captain's patch on Cam Newton's jersey? That's Phyllis. The NBA sponsor patch? Yep, her handiwork. Perfection is the name of her game, and she doesn't lose sight of that.
I'm constantly concerned that I will misspell one. That is one of my biggest fears.
The job certainly gets demanding. Sometimes she works 7 days a week for 12 hours a day.
I'm actually doing something that I have a passion for.
Every stitch, every number, every name
There it's all stitched on.
is somewhat like a signature Phyllis leaves behind.
I'm very behind the scenes, unknown to most people, but it's a sense of pride that I'm one of the bricks that goes into that building.